Evolution of Nani Pelekai. Nani Pelekai makes her first appearance in the 2002 animated movie, Lilo and Stitch, as a supporting character, voiced by Tia Carrere. Here, Nani is an 18-year-old woman with a strongly built body from Hawaii, living on the island of Kauai with her little sister, Lilo, for whom she became a legal guardian and only caretaker after their parents had suddenly passed away in a car accident. She is very often stressed out and not being able to maintain her full-time jobs, largely due to Lilo and Stitch's behavior, and trying to balance her only outside close relationship with her boyfriend, David, and an intense schedule. Also, her surfing skills, as well as many awards and trophies in her room, suggest she might have intended to be a professional surfer before the accident with her parents. Despite these difficulties, Nani tries her best to care for Lilo, since she loves her very deeply. Her task is additionally complicated by an overseeing social worker, who wants her to prove that she can care for Lilo adequately to prevent Lilo from going to a foster home. As for Stitch, Nani reluctantly let him into her home, and often regretted that decision, especially after Stitch's fight with Jumba, Stitch's creator, resulted in the destruction of their home. However, eventually, after Stitch proved himself to be good and trustworthy by rescuing Lilo, helping them rebuild their house and doing housework, she felt much happier about him and accepted him as a part of their ohana, as well as got appointed by the Grand Councilwoman, together with Lilo, to be his warden. In the animated TV show, Lilo and Stitch the series, set after the events of Stitch the movie, Nani appears as a minor recurring character, voiced by Tia Carrere. She is usually seen working in a variety of jobs and also sometimes helping with the experiment hunting, such as in the episode Phantasmo where she saves Lilo and Stitch from a ghost like Experiment 375. She also appears in the episode Link, where she and Stitch are bound together by the Experiment 251, also named Link, forcing her to do her work with Stitch by her side. Though they initially can't stand each other, they find themselves enjoying the time they spent together by the end. They also come to discover the secret to dissolving the bind created by Link, which they use to free Lilo and Myrtle as well. Next, Nani appears in the 2003 animated movie, Stitch the Movie, voiced by Tia Carrere. In the movie, she is mainly seen with her boyfriend David, spending their time together away from home, as well as at home, overlooking their new big family consisting of Lilo, Stitch, Pleakley, and Jumba. Her main appearance was in the middle of the story, after Jumba got kidnapped by Gantu and his new boss, Dr. Hamsterville, who then demanded a ransom of Jumba's first 625 experiments, with her contacting Mr. Bubbles for assistance, and asking Lilo to stay safe at home while she goes to work, with Lilo and Stitch disobeying and setting out to capture Experiment 221. Next, at the beginning of the 2006 animated movie, Leroy and Stitch, Nani is seen after Lilo, Stitch, Jumba and Pleakley return from the Galactic Federation with awards for the successful extraction of the 625 experiments. Although they initially want to give up their rewards to stay with Lilo, Nani convinces Lilo that she is doing the right thing and shows aloha spirit by letting them go. After this, Nani comforts Lilo after realizing she is still visibly distraught by their departure. After Lilo began worrying over Stitch and trying to contact him, Nani said that she'll need intergalactic technology in order to do so, which gave Lilo the idea to ally with Stitch's cousin, Reuben, to use his ship's contact computer. Later on, after an evil clone of Stitch named Leroy arrived on Earth to kidnap the experiments, he sneaks into the house to steal Lilo's experiment log and is nearly noticed by Nani, though he saves himself by pretending to be Lilo. At the end of the movie, Nani joins her human and alien family in a group photo. In the 2005 sequel movie Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch has a glitch. Set between the first movie and Stitch the Movie, Nani appears, also voiced by Tia Carrere. Here, she again can be often seen working at the beach, trying to keep their house in order and also look after Lilo and Stitch. Although her relationship with David is expanded upon in the story, specifically that they have been dating for 3 weeks since the beginning of the movie, she is still unable to commit to the relationship fully because of her many responsibilities and worries. Nani is also shown to be the only enthusiastic proponent of the fun family night, as well as the one who prepares the food, place and movie for them to watch, which frustrates her because it seems that no one else is interested, and causes her to forcefully drag everyone together for the night, after which, to avoid her scary anger bursts, everyone pretends to have fun and like her sci-fi themed food. After Lilo had a falling out with Stitch, who was ruining her training for the hula competition because of his glitches, which she didn't yet realize, Nani is shown to have a warm sister moment with Lilo reassuring her that she didn't have to win for their mom to be proud of her because she is proud of her just for being herself, after which Lilo hugs her. At the end, she can be seen together with Lilo, Jumba and Pleakley trying to find and help Stitch, who ran away, and then, after Lilo returned him to life, at Lilo's personal hula dance together with their ohana. In the Japanese anime spin-off TV show, Stitch, Nani makes a cameo appearance in the episode Lilo, in a memory, together with Lilo during her childhood as well as after she already grew up. In the series finale of At Home with Olaf, during Olaf's song I Am With You, a short clip from Lilo and Stitch shows Nani and Lilo together during a montage of heartwarming moments. Nani reappears in the 2024 animated crossover short, The Simpsons, May the 12th Be With You, dedicated to Mother's Day, as a guest character, together with Lilo, in her original clothes, voiced by Carolyn Aumann. She is first seen boarding a spaceship and asking Marge if she's comfortable with hyperspace travel, to which she lies and says that she never gets carsick. Then on the Disney parking planet, and at a party at the Simpsons house. Nani makes a few cameos in the animated TV show, Chibi Tiny Tales, in a combined episode, every Lilo and Stitch Chibi Tiny Tale, together with Lilo and Stitch replaying her original role. Next, in the 2025 live CGI remake of the first movie, Lilo and Stitch, Nani appears replaying her original role, with now her role reprised by Sydney Igidong.